Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry for the lateness of this post. Just flew back into town late this morning, um, but I'm excited to be home. Um, so, through the reading this week and watching Dr. Paul's videos, had a lot of different thoughts about what was in the book and about what Dr. Paul was talking about, and giving the intellectual standards. Obviously, the five that he really expressed this week were clarity, precision, accuracy, relevance, and depth. Um, the aha moments for me came in the video, but I was able to see how they tied into the thesis statement this week. Um, if you go to what Dr. Cooper said, I didn't really capture everything that I was looking for. I captured a couple of the points, but not all of them. And the reason being was in the first video that Dr. Paul talked about, when he talked about clarity, no, I'm sorry, it was precision. He talked about the three questions. Um, could you elaborate? Could you illustrate? And could you provide an example? And so my thesis statement this week was a little weak because I wasn't clear, I wasn't precise um, in in my thesis statement. It was hard to see which sentence was my thesis statement. So that was kind of a aha moment for me this week. Um, there were a couple of things in the book that made me really stop and think about how I lead my life, what kind of manager, what kind of a leader am I. Two that I really wrote down and started to think about was um, intellectual empathy and intellectual humility. I'm going to start with humility first. I think what I've come to find out about myself, and because I've gotten myself in trouble, um, kind of stay in your lane with what you do know. When you try to talk about or express things that you don't know about, you can get yourself in trouble. And so I've matured, and I'm able to step back and say, you know what, I don't know what you're talking about, but I would like to hear more information about it, or how can I go about finding out more about that topic. Um, and I think as a leader, I have surrounded myself with people who are smarter than I am, and I'm okay with that. I think as a good leader, you have to be okay with surrounding yourself with people who are smarter than you. Um, the other part of that is intellectual empathy. And I think that really involves listening. Sometimes you're going to be able to tie in situations and be able to relate to what people are going through, but sometimes you're not. And so that ties back into like intellectual humility, and being able to say, I don't know how that feels, or I don't know what you're going through, but just being able to say, I am just here to listen to you and give you the support that you need. Um, I think that kind of all ties into the intellectual standards and to the fair-minded thinking um, for this week. I hope everybody has a great week, and I look forward to listening to everyone's discussion.